Hi everyone, this is Tessa Bentulin with 13 Investigates, and we're doing a behind the scenes today of my Cannabis Conundrum story. So the problem that we found that we decided to investigate here is really to do with the licenses. That's the reason why this process, the cannabis industry, is going slower than a lot of the people who work in this industry would like. So there's a lot of farming licenses and a lot of production licenses, but what's not linear is the amount of dispensaries and licenses to sell there are. There's only a handful compared to how many farming licenses and production licenses there are, and they all kind of work hand in hand. And just like other products, like dairy, for example, cannabis has a shelf life. You can't just wait and wait and wait for it to be sold. Once it reaches its pinnacle point, then it's going to start to decrease in value. And then these farmers and producers are at this kind of chokehold of, we have our hands tied because we have to go through this process of having this license and waiting. There's no really other way they can sell their product.
And a lot of these farmers still don't have a marketplace to sell into.
Another issue that people who work in this industry see is that the dispensaries, they kind of get to pick and choose what kind of products they want in their store. So a lot of these farmers, they kind of have to bid almost to be like, this is why you should take my crop. Then there's this bottleneck of trying to get this out there, and the process is just moving slow, and it affects you in the end. As for the consumer, they're not able to purchase it as frequently as they would like to because there's just not enough spaces to go around. There is a lot of people in New York State and across the country who partake in cannabis, who partake in using marijuana recreationally or for medical use. A ton of people use this in other states. This is a billion-dollar industry. You can make really good money off of this, but it takes some time.
Tonight, starting live at 4 p.m., News Channel 13. Coverage you can trust.